meant what I said last night. You and Ryan don't belong here. You're not wanted.
We're going nowhere, so get used to it.
You're a fool if you think Cain's always going to step in for you.
Is that a threat?
I think you just need to be more careful about the company you keep.
You've made it quite clear you want nothing to do with me and Ryan. Now you're handing out advice.
Cain Dingle is trouble. Stay away from him.
You have no say in my life. What I do and who with is none of your business.
But you don't know what he's capable of. I do. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What's all this? Oh, this place is like a scrapyard.
It has been fettling his camshaft.
I'll fettle his camshaft when I get hold of him. Oh. He's been using me antimacassar as a dirty rag. Oh, the place is full of grease.
It will wash out. Let me move some of these things for you.
Alan, I'm sorry. I know he's your friend. But I can't be out cleaning all day and then come back home to this mess.
I'll have a word.
I want this place spick and span by the time I get home.
Terrible news about the farm shop. Closed for long, is it?
I don't know.
You must have some idea.
Hey, you should be home resting. How are you both?
A few aches and pains, but we're both alive.
I could never have forgiven myself if anything happened to you or that baby.
Oh, Dad, we're fine. Stop worrying.
I cannot believe you are breeding.
And blooming.
Shouldn't you be dragging a ball and chain round or something?
What time do you want me to pick you up?
Sorry?
Your antenatal class. Jimmy phoned to ask me to remind you. You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Well, I've promised Lexi she could come.
Well, I'm sure she won't mind stepping aside for this one's granddaddy, will she?
We'd love you there, but Lexi's really looking forward to it. She's had a tough time lately. I don't want to let her down.
Next time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have stayed in bed. Those ribs are never going to heal if you keep moving around.
I'm fine.
Do you want something to eat?
Oh, stop fussing.
Are you okay?
Why did you leave me in the bar with Nathan last night?
Well, you get on, don't you?
Yeah, as much as someone can do with the son of the bloke my mum's sleeping with.
Sorry, I didn't think.
Look, Mum, I've tried to get my head around you wanting to move here. And I know I said I'd give it a go, but there's just no work here for me.
What are you saying?
Maybe it's time I moved on.
Lexi?
Here.
What are you doing?
Homemade facial. It's yogurt, oatmeal, honey, and obviously cucumber for my eyes. You can have some if you like.
You've been watching too much daytime TV.
Oi, this is the highlight of my day. It's very boring being broke and unemployed. What do you want, anyway?
Right, if my dad asks, you're coming to antenatal class with me.
Why?
Because I don't want him to know I'm going shopping instead.
Now, don't you think you should be going to your class?
No, I'm on compassionate leave. I'm not wasting time off work listening to a load of women moaning about the swollen ankles.
I'll come with you if you like.
I would have thought it was the last place you wanted to be. Look, thanks for offering, but the last time me and Jimmy went, it was a complete waste of time. And this week they're discussing the pros and cons of water births.
Well, what's wrong with that?
If women were meant to give birth in water pools, we'd all have webbed feet. Hey, why don't you come shopping with me?
All right.
Hey, let me get that.
Thanks. Don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm all fingers and thumbs.
Well, you're doing too much. You should relax more. You are the boss, after all.
Chance will be a fine thing.
There we are. You know, thanks. I really appreciated our little chat yesterday.
Oh, don't be daft. That's what ex-wives are for.
So I wondered if you would let me cook you dinner tonight as a thank you. I've got some delicious venison pie that I managed to salvage from the farm shop. It's slightly damaged, but very edible.
You certainly know how to tempt a girl.
And I would welcome the company.
Well, I'd love to, but I haven't enough cover for the bar.
Ah, well, salvaged pie for one it is.
If you're at a loose end, you could help in here tonight. I could do with an extra pair of hands while Maisie's away.
Well, I'd like that, thanks.
What's he doing behind the bar again?
Rodney's agreed to cover for Maisie's shift tonight.
I've already hired someone.
Oh?
Eric, he's going to be working here.
I'm back, Alan.
Eddie and I've been hard at it all morning.
Oh, how's it hanging, Betty, love?
Oh, it's hanging all right. By a whisker.
Do you fancy a hair of the dog down at the pub?
Maybe later.
Oh, come on. I know there's life in there somewhere. He was always up for a session and a rumble, was Tank.
Well, listen here, Tank Turner and Cloth Ears Eddie. If you use my antimacassars for rags again, I will be rumbling your jungle good and hard. Do you get me?
Loud and clear. I'll put a brew on.
Enough is enough, Alan. I want him out of here.
But surely...
No, I want him gone. Today.
Thank you, Tar.
Can I swap this for 2 10s?
Well, somebody's a busy bee.
Tracking, sourcing and changeability is the key to running a successful business.
Sounds crackers to me.
Oh. Tea cake's burning. What you gawping at?
Vivian?
I was just thinking how nice it is to see you back. Bob and the children must be delighted.
Oh, thank you. Can I help you? Excuse me, come back. This is staff.
Penny for him? Mark bothering you again, because if he is...
I can fight my own battles.
Didn't look that way last night, but fair enough.
No, it's Ryan.
What's up?
Oh, he's thinking about leaving because he can't find any work. I know last time he asked you turned him down, but he's a good mechanic and he's a really hard worker. Don't suppose you've got any jobs going?